In the last 75 years, the country has changed, practices have changed, products have innovated and changed enormously. But one thing has not changed in the core character of the company is to serve the larger good. In 2013, we did create a very ambitious benchmarks in terms of our ambition in terms of the financial position, EBITDA, top line and market share. While we are in the current year of FY22, I'm happy to say that in FY21, actually 1 year prior to FY22, we achieved the EBITDA margin more than what we had stated that we would do. In terms of market share growth, there have been certain gaps, but that too is going to be reduced in the next 1 or 2 years due to the various factors of product innovation and product introduction in both our brands in FarmTrack and PowerTrack. There was also a quest and a benchmark of having a larger export volume. And that is the reason why we have done certain strategic relationships with companies like Tadano and Kubota, which will bring in other geographies and global markets for our access. And the products that we have developed in the recent past will actually find its way in these markets, and in some markets even with a joint brand as an e-Kubota. So I believe we have a complete product lineup for the domestic aspiration or market share that we have to become a company that leads in its vertical, and also product lineup that will give us the satisfaction of growth aspiration that we have even in the global markets. We are putting in a lot of investments in technology and products that can bring in opportunities of markets both in the domestic and the international segment. We are also now very carefully positioning and creating a budget for products for the future. So there is a short-term and a long-term focus that we are building in when we allocate capital for research and development.
During past 5 years, we are amongst the fastest growing companies in terms of tractor market share, while also ensuring quantum jump in profitability margins up by 4 to 5%. Our joint ventures with global players, Kubota and Tadano, are progressing very well. These collaborations are providing us access to their strength in technology, premium product portfolios, global reach, and superior Japanese manufacturing practices. We are also setting up joint R&D for developing global value for money tractors and other multi-utility products to bring together the complementary strength of both the partners. In construction equipment business, India has potential to grow into one of the top cranes markets in the world. Tadano and Escorts shall be jointly developing products for domestic and export to strategic markets. In railway business, we'll also target to enter into new high technology product segments such as automatic doors and HVAC systems by partnering with niche global players.
We have turned around from a loss-making company riddled with heavy debt to a debt-free profitable company. With focus on driving profitable growth, improving capital efficiency, and in the process creating value for all its stakeholders. Benchmarking with competitors on various parameters helped in defining goals with focus on reducing costs, improving product mix, and conserving cash. I am happy to report that on EBITDA margin, in last year we closed at almost 16% plus against our target of 13 to 14%, which was set in the Vision 2022 exercise. And the return of capital employed, we achieved almost 28% plus margin last year against 25 to 30% target, which was set in the 2022 document. And this we achieved a year earlier in FY21. So our last visioning exercise has helped in setting direction and aligning the leadership team towards a common goal. We intend to do the same through midterm business plan exercise this time also. Though this time the focus of the exercise is more towards revenue and market share acceleration than on margin expansion. So the company is aiming for almost doubling its revenue and EBITDA over next 4 years. The focus will be to continue delivering healthy total shareholders returns over the next 4 years period. So our capital allocation strategy provides for keeping sufficient cash reserves to take care of such eventualities in future. The focus in such situation will remain on keeping costs under check and conserving cash. Profitability improvement is a continuous exercise at Escorts and will continue to aim for industry-leading margins across our core businesses. Our fixed costs have also been kept under check in spite of inflationary pressures, and we feel existing cost structure has the potential to deliver much higher revenue growth in future than what we have seen so far.
Escorts has been and will continue to be the fastest growing tractor company in the country, both domestically and in exports out of India. We have two powerful brands, Formtrac and Powertrac, which are still under-leveraged. Both of these individually have the power to get to double-digit market share in India. While we are treading fast on expanding ourselves in South and West, we are further consolidating our position in our traditionally strong areas in North, East and Central India. Our coverage of various tractor applications is now close to the best in the game, which provides us ability to serve almost all major customer segments now. From higher HP tractors to small compacts for orchards and vineyards, from basic fuel-efficient tractors to large 100+ HP tractors with cabs and air conditioning, from tractors for paddy to tractors for row crop farming, we have developed a host of products that are either already there in the market or will be there soon. Escorts recently forayed into farm implements and attachments with machines like rotavators, super seeders, mini harvesters, and boom and orchard sprayers. This will be a big growth lever for us. We just launched a self-propelled boom sprayer, which has the power to solve India's problem of spraying agri-chemicals in the fields. Through Escorts Crop Solutions, which is now among the top service providers in the country in agri-equipment space, we are providing high-tech farm equipment solutions to farmers on pay-per-use basis. We have now a great product lineup for international markets. Globally, our partnership with Kubota is going to open many new doors for us.
Kubota, with aspiration for global leadership, decided to deepen presence in India through collaboration with Escorts. Collaboration brings together Kubota's strengths in world-class products, technology, and manufacturing process for superior quality with Escorts. Both companies have shared vision of reaching leading position in India, market and export from India. Joint venture company Escorts Kubota has already set up a state-of-art manufacturing plant at Faridabad. The plant is based on Kubota production system for producing high-quality tractors. Plant started production last year and has delivered more than 7,000 tractors so far. As a part of collaboration, export of Escorts tractors through Kubota Global Channel has also started mainly to Europe. We have planned joint R&D for joint development of products for Indian and global markets. We are confident that Escorts and Kubota together will consolidate strengths and technology innovation excellence to become global leader.
In 1971, when Escorts Construction Equipment was incorporated, we started with the pick and carry crane, which was a pioneer product for Indian markets, followed with rough terrain cranes and the vibratory compactors. In 1995, we brought the safe crane to Indian market, which was a runaway success for us. And even today, we are the largest producer of safe crane in the country. We have continued to expand our categories of crane handling, which was required, and at the same time introduced many high-end pick and carry cranes with tonnage going up from 15 tons to about 35 tons. And this journey continues. We came out with a concept of white line concept of products. It's basically introducing a second brand of equipments that we do. And these equipments are basically coming with many industry first. White line and yellow line will combine, address the requirement of both the set of customers or customer segments that we are talking about. We are aspiring to do a 40-ton RT crane, which would be a blue ocean going forward, because this would be a category buster in the sense that the price point for a product would come down when we look at pick and carry as a solution for handling 40-ton kind of loads.
Similarly, in excavator, we did a tie-up with Doosan. We are the distributor of Doosan in India, and we are representing Doosan in the highest segment, high price segment point where the productivity is very important, and these products find application in mining sectors and tough sectors. In all the three segments that we represent, we have or we will be having the full gambit of products to play in international markets. With Tadano joint venture, we are bringing in the entire gambit of material handling space requirements for various applications in the construction site and at the industrial plants.
We partnered with Escort Limited and our joint venture in India, Tadano Escort India Private Limited, combines cost efficiency strengths of Escort and world-class technology from Tadano to enter into the premium high-capacity truck crane and rough terrain crane segment. We have already built prototypes of truck crane. First of all, we plan to launch truck crane in Indian market next year, and in the future, we plan to expand our business by promoting our product to the overseas market. We would like to leverage the different strengths of Tadano and Escort and broadly develop further synergies and develop safe, high quality and cost competitive product for Indian and overseas market.
I'm very excited with the joint R&D that we are going to set up with our partners hopefully in the future that will enable the company to learn more in terms of the technologies that can be adapted for the disruption that we want to make in the future. But the future is for hybrid, the future is for electric, and the future is for products that have to be reinvented and reimagined. We did a commercial launch of the electric tractor. It's been now 2 years. It was nowhere near our imagination that the electric tractor would be sold in the entire European continent and in the United States of America. I'm happy to share with you that the product is very, very well received.
Next 10 years will be the journey to shift from conventional product to smart, digitalized versions. We are coming up with complete telematics solution, which will provide safety, service, and operation-related information to our customers on the go. We are good to go as per emission policy globally. In fact, we are the first tractor manufacturer in India to have European Stage 5 emission certificate of our products. On hybrid and autonomous, Escorts has proven the technology and have working models for both of them. RNIL is established as new vertical to lead and sustain growth. Under this umbrella, we will explore new disruptive innovation ideas to strengthen the digital and IoT skills within company along with new partners.
After business process reengineering of a manufacturing facility, we have been continuously raising standards of quality, productivity, and safety using TPM as a guiding philosophy. In manufacturing, we are introducing next generation manufacturing execution system, that is MES, for superior quality. There was an all-round improvement in products, sales reach, cost efficiency, and cash management. We have challenged every rupee spent and traditional cost assumptions. On our shop floors, we adopted total predictive maintenance practices, as core philosophy for improving people management and shop floor productivity.
We are very much focused in building the right manufacturing ecosystem to deliver best-in-class quality product. We are progressing well in moving from quality control to quality assurance by leveraging different digital platforms for reliable and error-proof manufacturing system. We are working on many initiatives like warehouse management, supplier cluster formation, supplier consolidation, and hand-holding for productivity and quality improvement. We have worked out a complete digital roadmap for the complete value chain to become future ready. We are incorporating technologies and tools like JDA and MES to make Escorts ready for smart manufacturing.
Escorts has accelerated its digital move So today, Escorts is enabling and creating those infrastructures where a consumer can digitally make his choices, and we as a company not only are able to sell the product digitally, but also cater and ensure that the services is given to him at our doorsteps through a digital interaction.
We are working on a digital model of parts distribution and sale of second-hand tractors. We are also working on a contactless digital sales model for tractors and farm equipment, removing layers of distribution between the company and the customer.
Improving the productivity, improving the uptime of the equipment has become very, very essential. And this modern mean of digitally connecting has helped us keep our customers intact, their performance and their productivity up to the maximum.
Our people strategy is based on our ongoing transformation as an organization, thriving with disruptions and a global and growth mindset. We are building talent and capability and redefining our learning and development landscape to prepare for future skills. Our midterm business plan includes the key elements of direction, detail, the discipline to execute, and the drive to deliver. We acknowledge we need to do more work on building strong internal advocacy and external recognition for our brand, reaching our target talent, both through campus hiring and professional hires. We have done extensive role-based compensation benchmarking exercise across the organization. We are developing careers, moving from job titles to a series of experiences, and getting young talent, giving them leadership roles faster through our talent development programs. We are focusing on building a more diverse organization, developing more senior female leaders with specific programs to progress and evolve. We believe if we continue to develop purpose-driven leadership capability with a culture of experimentation, we will really build an organization which people will love to be a part of.
So I'm very happy to share that it's not only our leadership team, but even our board. We're very blessed, and I'm very proud to have the board of directors who are guiding us and participating in the journey of Escorts. Certain things in Escorts will never change, which is about how we can serve our nation, how we can serve our consumers, and how we can be a part of the future that will help in that change endeavor. So we will always keep that in our core of service and contribution to the larger society, and ensuring that the wealth creation actually happens first in the consumer mind, and in the society and in the farming community, and then to the company.